Hello and welcome to the weekly wrap-up. I'm Leon and this is Louise.
On today's show we've got the Xbox 360 scratch disc drama finally on the way to America's Supreme Court after 11 years.
And Hideo Kojima is currently on a world tour of Sony studios with PS4 architect Mark Cerny.
But first, we've got your opinions on the latest Division visuals.
We finally got a better look at the Division last week, which includes this gem of a feature, as well as more of its very Destiny-like PvE shooting and loot hoovering. This new appearance also gave us a chance to compare what the game looks like now to what it looked like when it was first announced in an eye-kissing hug of over-spec PC tech demo wizardry.
Unsurprisingly, the game isn't quite as pretty on Xbox One as it is on a massive PC with enough graphics cards to become self-aware, but it's not too shabby. Most of the key effects Ubi has shown off are there, even if it's a little less detailed with all those players wandering around at once.
Some of you, however, have very clear feelings on visual downgrades, and it's obvious Watch Dogs E3 demo burned you a lot. Lol, Watch Dogs all over again, says Kenneth Van Damme. Announcement looks so great, beta now, awful.
Nice, another Watch Dogs fake hype Ubisoft game, says Eris Antonides.
Watch Dog flashbacks all over again, says Ryan Ackley.
It's another Watch Dogs.
Look, you know what, we get it, okay. Watch Dogs' early promise and Aiden Pierce's floaty coat hurt your feelings when it underdelivered.
Pierced them, so to speak. No?
I'm sorry, but these things happen, and as David Griffin points out, you can't compare a high-end PC to an Xbox One.
Indeed, Jordan H also points out that a good gaming PC is $3,000 compared to a $550 console, so you would expect there to be a difference in graphics between the two.
So let's maybe play the game first and see if we really need to worry about an extra layer of particle effects.
In other news, the classroom is never going to be the same again as Microsoft has announced Minecraft Education Edition for use in schools.
GTA 5's Michael actor Ned Luke says he knows nothing about the rumoured story DLC despite Franklin actor Sean Fontano Instagramming a pic of himself in a mocap suit.
And if you fancy spending the night in a real live cave, a Far Cry Primal competition will let you be at one with very cold nature.
Now, what were you doing 11 years ago?
Playing so much Samba de Amigo on my iToy that I couldn't lift my arms for a day.
You landing a plane?
No, Samba de Amigo.
Okay, well, cast your minds way back.
No flashbacks.
Okay, alright. Well, back in 2005, people complained that Xbox 360s were scratching discs. Some 2007 tests suggested the drives weren't holding the discs properly, and a lawsuit was filed against Microsoft, then dismissed in 2012.
However, complaints continue to this day, and now the US Supreme Court is to decide whether Microsoft should face a lawsuit.
It's an interesting one. The issue has been a tricky one to replicate, but Microsoft has admitted there was a fault where the drive could spin too fast and damage discs.
But said that a mere 0.4% of 84 million Xboxes were affected. Now, that still means 336,000 consoles, which is a hell of a lot of scratches and might just mean the lawsuit goes ahead. However, a number of you have said it's all down to physics.
I had it happen to one of my discs and my console was standing up vertically, says Joss Devdos. So after that I made double sure I installed the games on my hard drive and made the console rest horizontally. Never scratched a disc since.
Now, Tommy Metropolis agrees. Not everyone knew how to handle or load the discs into the optical drive. The type of drive that was in that console was not meant to be vertical.
Now, are your discs still hurting from the problems? Let us know on Twitter at GamesRadar or at Leon Hurley.
Or even shiny_demon.
Heads up Kojima fans, it's happening. Now, we already knew Hideo Kojima was signing up with Sony to make a game, but this week shit got real as he went on a road trip with Mark Cerny.
That's the chief architect who made the PS4.
To start scoping out Sony tech for his new studio.
Yeah, think of this as kind of a shopping trip, only the end result will be a new game powered by whatever Koj drops in his basket as he looks around places like Sony Santa Monica, Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch.
Crisps?
No, more like state-of-the-art mocap technology that included trying out the same setup used to capture The Last of Us.
Woohoo!
And The Order 1886.
Oh dear. Well, it's great to see Kojima taking an interest in the more cinematic stuff, seeing as the Metal Gear series has mostly been known for its long movie-like cutscenes. It's the gear that powers Sony's visual arts service group would let Kojima be both the game director he already is and the film director he so clearly wants to be. He's even been hanging out with Star Wars director J.J. Abrams.
I can't wait to see what he's working on. Seems like a good time to finish the show. See you next week.
Goodbye.